What's unacceptable?
Me dropping weed.
Oh,
a
yeah?
Waste of good. That's a waste of good green.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Cool. Never knew that about you, I guess.
Whatever. But yeah, Sunday I go in at 9 to do training and shit. Like video training.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. I'm assuming you've been recording this whole time.
Only a small part of it. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Weathers Media Podcast. Me and Aaron back on this.
What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Bitches and gentlemen, showtime.
Alright, so this is going to be the first new podcast on my YouTube channel. Plus, if you want to check out the rest of them, you can go subscribe to Weathers Media Podcast. It has its own YouTube channel now. I'll link it in the description on my channel. But if you listen to this on the Weathers Media Podcast channel, thank you very much. Share, and if you're not subscribed, you should subscribe. There's going to be lots of bonus content on that channel by itself, not on mine, so go check it out.
Also, check out TCPW. We'll be coming back with that good content.
We should be here soon. No, the snow's going away, so.
Well, the snow's gone here, so.
Well, it's not gone up here yet, not totally, so we just gotta wait. We do have some non-wrestling stuff to get to for a little bit. Sorry for all those of you who like the wrestling content. There is other news we have to get to today. The first thing I want to say is, it's not on the actual schedule for this, but I did a how stuff works quiz on how if they could guess if I was a Democrat or a Republican. And the questions just made absolutely no sense, and the answers made absolutely no sense. Like, I don't even know how they guessed I was a Democrat. None of that made any sense to me. The questions were worded stupidly. There was 4 answers, and even those were dumb. It was just, I hate it. I don't think anyone should take those quizzes because they're dumb. The people behind it are stupid, and I'm tired of these stupid quizzes on Facebook that don't even know what they're talking about. I'm tired of it. I'm done with it. Boycott cancel how stuff works. Whatever it was on, I don't even care. I'm tired of it. I'm done with it. It's over.
Boycott quizzes.
Boycott all Facebook quizzes. I'm tired of it. Aside from that, we actually have some real news to get to. So, Aaron, me and you have actually talked about this before. Just the other day, I don't want to get the name wrong, but I'm probably going to. Taemon Blair.
Yes. I almost forgot about this.
He was a 21-year-old truck driver from North Carolina. He was in Fort Wayne, Indiana, getting his new schedule and everything. And the next morning, he wasn't supposed to be there. And one of the ladies who worked in the office there went out and asked him, to move his truck so other trucks can get in there. And I'm going to guess she was a secretary. I don't actually know. They said front office person, so I'm going to guess the secretary. She found him in his tractor trailer, hung, and some reports say that his leg was broken, and he was apparently 6'5", and you cannot find this story anywhere, which is kind of weird. Aaron's kind of weird.
Sketchy as fuck.
3 days after the police opened the investigation, they closed it and said it was ruled suicide. Aaron, what is your take on this?
He was murdered.
I agree with that. I don't know who did it. I don't know anything like that, but no way he was gonna hang himself like that. No way.
Kevin Sullivan did it.
Oh God, here we go. Oh man. No, but I think it's a weird story. It's only being shared. I saw it on Instagram myself. It's only being shared on like social media, which is also kind of weird. I looked for the coroner's report, couldn't find it. Couldn't find any police report on it. Couldn't find any local news on it from Indiana or from North Carolina. Nothing. I couldn't. The only thing I could find were a few articles on some low-level blogs, thing on Philip DeFranco's Reddit, and then I found a story from my grandma for her to read it on Facebook, and I saw the story myself on Instagram. So it's just kind of weird.
Yeah, very, very weird. Out of the blue, too.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah. It just it's like he was. I mean, by the report from his brother on the GoFundMe page I found, he wasn't like depressed or anything, or like even like no signs pointed to him committing suicide. So it's very odd that he all of a sudden died out of nowhere. It seems really sketchy. Uh, but we should make the police actually do their job and find out who killed this guy, because that's what we pay the police to do, is find out who murdered people.
Right, exactly. But they don't do their job. They just sit on their ass, drink coffee, and eat donuts.
Unfortunately, that's all it seems they're doing in Fort Wayne, Indiana. So if you're in Fort Wayne or you're in Indiana, make sure you share that story. That if you see it, share it, and tell if you live in Fort Wayne and you're somehow listening to this. Hello. Second of all, call your police department. Tell them to try to find out who killed this guy, because it's crazy.
Very, very crazy. Because how it's literally impossible to hang yourself with a broken leg.
And he was 6'5", and I don't know if anyone knows this. I've been around truck driving, basically my whole life, because my grandpa does it. But if you're over 6 feet, depending how big the rope is, to be honest, it's kind of hard to do that. And there's really nowhere to really tie a rope to, which is also kind of weird. That's just from what I've observed. But final thoughts, Aaron?
I have no final thoughts. Like, I don't know what to think.
It's crazy, man. It's insane.
It's just like the whole Benoit stuff.
Are you gonna bring that up every time we talk about someone dying?
No, I'm just saying. It's just. I'm just saying. It reminds me of that whole debacle.
Anyway, we move on to someone who was not dead, but I'm sure some people wish he was. Jussie Smollett, the Empire star, I guess you call him. He got all his charges dropped in favor of him doing community service.
It's pathetic.
It is. It really is. I'm tired of seeing famous rich people get off because they're famous or rich or both. I'm tired of it, and I'm sure everyone else is too. Jussie Smollett should be in prison forever, because if anyone who was like me or Aaron, regular people, we would get, life in prison for that. But because he's famous, they decided, nah, let's not.
There was something that popped up earlier, today or yesterday about Cardi B. We didn't talk about discussing this.
No, we didn't.
But a video surfaced of her talking about what she would used to do when she was a stripper. It surfaced lately how she drugged and robbed men, but she gets away with it because she's a celebrity.
Okay, I think that's a little different though. It's a little. I'm gonna explain why too, because
You're defending that.
no, listen. Okay, just listen. All right.
Okay.
Cardi B. Okay, so when people, have sex with strippers, they usually pay for it just like prostitution. So, if they're paying for sex, and then they get robbed, it's kind of their own fault, to be honest. I am fine with people who broke the law getting robbed. I mean, that's your own problem there, buddy. I don't mind that. It's not the same as what Bill Cosby did or what a lot of other famous people do to drug and rape people. She didn't rape anybody. She just robbed people who were breaking the law anyway. So I'm not mad at her for that, personally.
Well, it just came up again, and because she made the video a while ago, and then someone said something to her on Twitter saying that she didn't deserve the fame or the praise that she gets. But yeah, let's move on.
See, I brought that up because, well, I mean, you gotta think though. Is it really worse to rob somebody than to rape them? Honestly.
Or to kill.
Or kill. I mean,
I would rather rob than rape.
Exactly. See, and it's not only that. There are people who are already breaking the law, so I have no sympathy for those people. That's me, but
yeah, that's
I mean,
you.
I honestly don't mind it, but again, this whole show is based on our opinions, and that's like my opinion, man. So if you don't like it, I don't care.
I'm not saying I don't like it.
I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about anyone who listens to this. If you don't like it, I don't care. It's my opinion. That's it. This is my show. Oh well. My name's in the title. Sorry.
Right.
Not sorry. I'm actually not sorry. I don't care.
Let's move on to what do we have on the list?
The EUCD. You know what that is?
No.
It's mostly Article 11 and Article 13 from the European Union, which says that if you're in the European Union, you cannot upload anything that is not directly owned by you, which is Article 13, which actually got renamed to Article 17 for some stupid reason. And then Article 11 is that you cannot upload through hyperlinks like we do, or I do, for my articles and stuff. If it's not owned by you, you cannot upload the hyperlink for it, which means in the European Union and anyone that's a part of that, you cannot upload articles from Daily Mail or The Sun or whatever they have over there in the European Union unless you own what you're uploading, which most people don't. So, and they just passed this EUCD, as it's being called, which will affect YouTubers and I mean YouTubers and anyone who uploads anything anymore. unless it's completely 100% owned by you.
That's a lot of words.
Yeah, that's how we talk. We use words. Okay. If anyone didn't understand that, like my co-host here, the basic point is everything you upload, you have to 100% own. If you don't, it will be blocked in any other country once you upload it because you don't own it. That's what that means.
Okay, it starts to make a little bit more sense now.
Do I have to spell it out for you? If you don't own it, you cannot upload it. There you go.
That's what I'm. Yeah.
That's it. It's gonna affect like YouTubers like PewDiePie and Kavos and well probably not those guys because they live in England, but you know what I mean. The people who live in the EU, the European Union, all those states over there. Unless you own it, you cannot upload it, and it will be blocked in every country.
Right.
So
that's gonna change YouTube forever.
Yeah, it really is. It really is.
I don't like it.
Speaking of PewDiePie, though, some people or this one guy decided to make a software that will. It's like it goes through the firewall, and it. Okay, so the original version of this didn't affect any of your files on your computer. The new one that was made called what is it? I can't remember what it's called now. But the one that they made, the new one, can affect your personal files on your computer, and then he uploaded a way to get around it, so people don't lose their stuff. But to me, honestly, it's kind of stupid to do that because, I mean, that kind of defeats the because it's basically what it was is if PewDiePie doesn't hit is it 100 million subscribers or whatever, then you're gonna lose all your files, and that's not something you want to be promoting if you're gonna promote PewDiePie. Just really stupid.
Right. Yeah. That's dumb.
Yeah. So I don't like that guy. I think that he is not good for the internet culture that we are a part of.
He's not even funny.
It's not. It's honestly stupid and miscalculated. And I do not agree with him.
Nope. Me neither. So yeah, PewDiePie is
He's close. He's getting up there. He's at what 91 million, I believe now. He's close.
Yeah.
He's getting up there, man. T-Series passed him for good this time. So subscribe to PewDiePie. Subscribe to PewDiePie. Thank you. That's probably what the podcast name is gonna be now.
Yeah.
Sub to Pewds. All right. What? Huh? What?
Were we gonna talk about Eminem?
That's right. So on Twitter, I saw Marshall Mathers, Eminem, Slim Shady, whatever you want to call him. He's a huge AAF fan. He is. He watches the AAF, which I do too. Go Birmingham Iron. And he was not happy. I can't remember what he wasn't happy about now, but he wasn't happy about something. And I thought it was huge because he actually added the AAF, and he hinted. He said something about not having a Detroit team, and then in parentheses he said hint. And I'm like, yes, I cannot wait for them to add a Detroit team, but they won't because they're close to folding now, so we probably won't get that.
I don't follow Eminem on Twitter. That's fucked.
Well,
I got the tweet.
All right.
I got the tweet up. Dear at the AAF, please entertain this thought regarding the AAFIRON at AAF Express game. Okay. Oh, the Iron and the Express.
The Iron and the Express, idiot.
Allowing the players to actually fight would be key to league's success. Like
that's what it was.
I would watch every game, even though there's no Detroit team yet. Hint: don't blow it. Sincerely, Marshall.
Yeah, and
it has 14.5 thousand retweets.
Yeah, I believe that. Because the AAF, they want to be different from the NFL. Let the people fight then, just like they did in hockey. I agree with that 100%.
Fuck, I would watch it more if they fought.
There's one time I was watching the Iron game, and it came to blows a little bit. I was kind of surprised.
Oof.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It seems like they're kind of like not the XFL, but the other football league that kind of let them fight and shit.
The USFL?
What? Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. It's kind of becoming that, and it's honestly like awesome.
Yeah, well, honestly, I think the football in the AAF is a lot better than the NFL anyway. Personally, that's a personal take from me. I think if you don't watch the AAF, you should watch the AAF.
I haven't watched it yet, but that's on my own accord.
It's pretty good. I gotta say, I enjoyed it a lot. All right,
do you think Detroit will get a team, or will we see a different Michigan town?
If they actually fold, I don't think that they will. If they don't fold, I believe they will add a Detroit team just like the XFL said they would in their second season. So We'll see. We'll see what happens. But I did breaking news on this podcast, which will come out tomorrow. Goldust will soon be a free agent.
How soon?
Oh, let me look into it. Do you know how? See, I told you. Cody Rhodes versus Dustin Rhodes at Double or Nothing.
Double or Nothing.
I told you. I told you.
God damn, dude. How do we do it? How?
See, this is why you gotta look at everything with a deeper meaning. Okay, the reason why Cody doesn't want to tell you who it is, who he's fighting at Double or Nothing, is because it's his own brother. I bet you.
It has to be, because there's no one else that he wants to fight. He's beaten everyone.
According to Ryan Satin of Pro Wrestling Sheet, Goldust WWE contract recently expired, and it is expected that the 90-day no-compete clause in his contract will expire in May.
And when is Double or Nothing? May
25th.
25th. Oh, dude, he'll be good to go.
It could be close. It could be close.
I hope so. Imagine if we're actually right about this and we send this podcast to like Colt Cabana, Cody Rhodes, Dustin Rhodes, and then they fucking listen to it and be like, holy shit, these kids were right. How?
Oh man, I would love that. I would love that. Yeah, Goldust talked about being disappointed that he couldn't attend All In, but vowed to be at Cody's next big event. I cannot wait until All In 2. You can bet your ass I will be at that one. And technically All In 2 is Double or Nothing. So, we'll see.
Fuck. I kind of want to see Dustin wear the polka dots in memory to his father, Dusty.
No.
That would be really cool.
No.
No?
No.
Or, what if, like, Cody shows up dressed up as Goldust?
That'd be pretty funny, to be honest.
I mean, that's making fun of his own gimmick as Stardust.
But yeah, man, I hope we're right about this one. I really do.
I mean, we were right about the Hardys. We were right about fucking What else? Just so many fucking things that we were right about.
Yeah. Gonna be right about Gronk. We're gonna be right about this. We're gonna be right about a lot of things.
Breaking news regarding SmackDown Live. Charlotte becoming the SmackDown Women's Champion.
Yeah, it's I don't know how I feel about this. I know they're trying to get the matches down for the show, but I'm not sure how I really feel because I don't think Charlotte deserves it. She hasn't really...
Honestly, the match for the SmackDown Women's Championship at Mania, it should have been Asuka versus Sonya Deville. That's my opinion.
No, it should have been Asuka versus the Princess of Staten Island, Carmella. What?
Ew.
What?
Ew.
Why?
More like make me gag and puka.
What?
I don't like Carmella doesn't belong in the main event picture. She's a gimmick.
What?
She's
no.
SAWFT soft.
That's it. Get out of my house. Oh, you're not at my house.
I'm not up north, bro. She's a fucking gimmick. That's the thing.
No, she's not.
Carmella is a fucking gimmick.
You're a gimmick. Your life is a gimmick. How about that?
My life may be a gimmick, but Carmella's the gimmick of all.
God, I can't even believe you're saying.
Think about it. Asuka versus Sonya Deville would be a crowd pleaser.
We already got that, and it sucked.
Okay, but that was SmackDown. Everyone sucks on SmackDown.
I don't believe that.
When you take it to the big stage like WrestleMania.
Okay. If anyone sucks on SmackDown, then how did Charlotte win the SmackDown Women's Championship? Riddle me that.
Probably because she did special favors backstage.
She has a boyfriend.
In
the company.
So did Sunny, but that didn't stop her.
In the company, who was fighting Rey Mysterio, who's on the same show as she is.
Wait, Charlotte's dating Samoa Joe?
What?
What?
She's dating Andrade.
Oh.
What are you What? Isn't Samoa Joe married?
I don't know.
Jesus.
You said he's fighting. You said her boyfriend's fighting Rey Mysterio.
I said was fighting Rey Mysterio.
Whatever. But still, Sunny had a boyfriend in the company, and that didn't stop her from doing her favors.
That's because Sunny's a whore.
So is Charlotte.
No, she's not. She's not a whore.
Right, and Lita's a saint.
I didn't say she was.
Sarcasm, bro.
Plus, Lita wasn't on the same show as Matt Hardy.
Lies.
No, because Matt Hardy was at home because he was hurt. So technically, I'm right. Well, technical.
That makes no sense.
How does that make no sense? He was hurt. She was on the road with Edge.
Whatever.
Hey.
I'm just saying Charlotte doesn't deserve it. She's just a women Ric Flair.
I'm not saying that she does. I'm just saying.
Good.
I'm proving the point. I'm proving the counterpoint to your point, which your point was everyone's bad on SmackDown, and my counterpoint was, but Charlotte won the SmackDown Women's Championship, so not everyone's bad on SmackDown. That was my point. It's a good point.
At least we agree that she doesn't deserve it.
She doesn't even deserve to be in the main event. But
She doesn't even deserve to be in the company.
okay, well I don't believe that, but
She should be bumped down to pre-NXT.
FCW?
Pre-NXT. Pre-NXT.
It's called a joke.
Yeah, I know.
Well, you didn't laugh.
Ha. Ha ha ha.
God, I hate you. We're just gonna move on to Kurt Angle's farewell matches. Have you been watching his farewell matches?
I watched highlights of his farewell matches on
So-
Raw. He
so
faced
no.
Samoa Joe.
So no.
Yes, I did.
You
Yes.
watch highlights. That's not watching the match. That's highlights.
Well, I know on Raw he faced Samoa Joe. Yeah.
Last week he faced Chad Gable on Raw,
Chad Gable.
and then
Yes.
this week he faced Samoa Joe, even though he's on SmackDown, on Raw for some reason, and then
And then
he
he faced
fought AJ, which turned into nothing basically.
because Orton came out and interrupted it, and with a terrible angle slam to
Yeah.
Orton.
Yeah, it was
Oof.
awful.
Oof. Oof.
I
And
mean,
then at Mania,
oh god, I like Kurt Angle, but
I think that they're trying to trick our minds. I honestly think it's going to be John Cena. What's going to happen is Angle's going to fucking beat Baron Corbin in like 8 seconds. Then he's going to be like, this isn't what I asked for in a retirement match. John Cena's going to come out as the doctor of fucking thugonomics, or as the prototype, whatever. And it's going to be a 5-star killer base match.
Okay, so I've heard a lot of stuff, a lot of backstage stuff, and it does not sound like John Cena's in the plans. It sounds like it will be Baron Corbin versus Kurt Angle.
Gay.
I mean, that's what it sounded like. It sounds like John Cena's going to have his own match with someone else, and Kurt Angle and Baron Corbin are going to have Angle's final match at WrestleMania 35 in New York.
Boo.
Boo you, dude. Anyway, no one's going to get that reference.
Boo you, faggot. It
Roman...
has to be.
No, we're moving on. We're
Damn it.
moving on. Roman Reigns versus Drew McIntyre, WrestleMania 35. What do you think about that match?
Drew.
I said no.
I'm excited.
No, I want to know what you think about the match.
I was just about to say that before I was so rudely interrupted.
You said the wrong thing first. So
I think it's going to be a good match. Roman coming back from air quotes cancer.
whoa. What? Air quotes? Really? Air quotes? Seriously? Seriously? Air quotes? No. How about no? Okay, no.
I'm kidding.
I will end this podcast right now. Take that back.
No. I take it back. I'm kidding.
I'll jump through the phone and smack ya.
On air quotes, cancer.
That's right.
But I applaud Roman for trying to come back.
Oh my god.
It's gonna be a good match. I'm excited.
Is it though? I mean, I don't know.
I mean, Drew McIntyre can work with anyone.
Well,
but Roman can't.
Wow, let's not get ahead of ourselves, okay?
Just saying, Drew can work with anyone.
I don't think Drew can work with anyone. I think he can only work with top level guys. Like Ambrose or Reigns or Rollins or whatever. I think it's only top, because if he, like, in the three-man band, which I want so badly to get back together. I'm the only one though for some reason. I don't get that. Anyway, it's not the point. No, but like, I think if you drop past Ambrose and like Balor and all those guys, and you start getting into like, you know, the Chad Gables, or even, I like R-Truth, but even R-Truth, I don't think they could have a good match with McIntyre, personally.
Well, okay. What I mean by like Drew McIntyre can work with anyone, like, okay, I mean by saying anyone, but I feel like you said, top level guys, but there are some mid carders that he can definitely work with.
Like who?
What do you mean, like who?
Like who?
Oh, Elias. Well, he's not around anymore, but Ty Dillinger. Aiden English, even.
No. No.
Whole bunch
of no.
Joe.
What? Samoa Joe as a mid carder? Are you joking? Are you joking me? Are you crazy?
Drew McIntyre could even work with Dominic Mysterio.
I don't think that's his actual last name.
It is. Well,
no, it isn't.
Gutierrez. Something Mexican.
I think that's the most racist thing you've ever said. Something what? Mexican. What?
What? It makes sense because they're Mexican.
Oh my god.
That's like me saying I can't pronounce Jackie Chan's last name, so something Asian.
You just said Chan.
I'm just saying, like, say I couldn't pronounce his last name. I would say something Asian.
Why are you racist all of a sudden? What happened?
I am.
Went back to you. Okay, so you went from here back down to Grand Rapids, and you just got indoctrinated back into the racism.
Booker something black.
Who? Oh, his name isn't even a black last name either. That's the thing. I know a white family up here with the same last name, you racist. What are you talking about? Yes.
That's like the whitest black name I've ever heard.
It's the whitest white name. It's the whitest name anyway. Have you heard my first name? Have you heard my last name? They're both white names.
Your name is associated with my spokesperson.
Former spokesperson.
Whatever.
Former.
Innocent.
What?
What?
He's innocent?
No.
Here we go. Yep. I knew it. We are going to get discontinued. We're going to get canceled because of you.
I didn't do shit.
We're going to get canceled from my own network. Jesus. I didn't even think that was a thing. Oh, God. Here we go. Ambrose is done with WWE. What do you think about that?
I have no thoughts.
He got killed off on this. Apparently, he did not get killed off a couple weeks ago. He got killed off this past Monday. So he's done. He's bye-bye. He's farewell Ambrose. Farewell good, I guess. I don't know.
Go back to Cincinnati, you kook.
Oh, whoa. Calm down, buddy.
I mean, I'm not bad-mouthing Cleveland.
You're too hot on their collar about this, bud. You gotta calm down. Calm down.
I'm happy for Ambrose and his career for WWE, but he honestly should just move on with his life and career. And
AEW.
No, it's not gonna happen. Stop trying to make AEW happen.
Guess who is going to AEW?
Me?
Former WWE champion, CM Punk.
Allegedly.
No, it's happening. Yes, it is. CM
Allegedly,
Punk.
just because of some tweets between Punk and the Bucks.
And they're friends. Don't forget that. They're friends. They're friendly people to each other.
Friendly people, eh?
Could you imagine if CM Punk and AJ Lee come back to to wrestling?
I could see it.
Do you want it? Yeah, I'm sure you can see it, but do you want it? I want it.
Yeah. I think I'd give it a shot.
You think you'd give it a shot? What a pussy. I mean...
What?
I didn't say that.
What did you just say?
I didn't say nothing.
No, like, I feel like... Are you saying, like, pair them together? Or just have them be both in AEW?
I mean, kind of do what WWE did for a while, where, like, she had a crush on him.
Yeah, that little love storyline and shit.
Yeah, but she doesn't turn on him and bone John Cena for some reason. I never understood that storyline.
I never did either. And then she went to Ziggler, and then...
Well, first she was with Bryan. And then she went to Punk for some reason.
No, after... And then she went to Kane.
Oh yeah, and then she had some weird love affair with Kane. And then kind of went back to Punk, and then turned on him, and...
She was in between Punk, Kane, and Bryan. That little love square thing.
And then she turned on Punk and started boning Cena for some reason.
And then went to Cena, and then
boned Ziggler.
Turned on Cena for Ziggler.
And then went back to Punk and they got married. It's just it's a weird story. And then her and Tamina were kind of together, I think, because they're lesbians.
AJ Lee and Tamina.
Get it? Because Tamina was the backup and they were lesbians.
Yeah.
It's funny. It's a joke.
Ha ha ha.
Would it be funny if it wasn't a joke, though? Would it be funny if it was real?
Ha ha ha.
You didn't even answer my question.
I did.
No, you didn't. You just laughed.
I answered, yeah, with my imagination.
Well, I can't see into your imagination because I'm here, not inside your head.
I think if it was like true shit and wasn't a storyline, I think it would be funny.
It would be.
But who knows? Anything divas do are funny.
I'm sorry. Divas? They're women now.
I kind of wish we'd go back to the brown panties.
Of course you would. Because you're a diva.
But I respect them a lot more now that they're wrestlers.
Wow. I didn't respect them like 4 years ago, but now, for 3 years I've respected them. Jesus. Who are you?
Wrestlers.
Oh my God. All right. We have to move on. We have to move. There's more to this. We didn't discuss it, but I gotta talk about it. The Bella Twins are retired.
Yeah, officially retired.
Or are they?
Spain.
Nikki actually revealed that she's not retired because she would come back if it was the right time. So she's not retired. She's still part-time, just like she has been for the past 2 years. I don't know why she announced she was retired.
Unlike Brie is 100% retired.
That's also debatable at this point.
To be honest, I think Brie was the better Bella.
I think they should have just went into modeling.
Skill-wise and ring work. Yes, Nikki was good, but Brie always knew how to tell a story.
Until she came back for the little bit of time after Evolution and almost killed herself every time she did a suicide dive like Sasha Banks does.
Yeah, but like I respect her for that.
For almost killing herself? I guess. I guess that's the thing you can respect. I respect you for almost dying for me. Good for you.
I mean,
or killing someone else. She could have hurt somebody else. You don't know what could have happened. So many things could have gone wrong. Like Undertaker diving over the top rope and not getting caught by whoever that was at WrestleMania 20, whatever it was. I don't know. What am I talking about? No one knows. Who cares, right? I don't know. Do you know what I'm talking about? When he dove over the top rope and then was supposed to get caught by the camera guy, but then landed on his head. Hello?
Yeah. Sorry.
What happened?
I don't know. I fucking spaced out for a second. What was the question?
Oh my god.
What?
Alright, we're 45 minutes in, and I think it's been too long.
What was the question? Like, I knew I had to do something with Nikki and Brie, or like when you said that Brie came back for that little short time and was like doing the suicide dives and shit, and how I said I respect her for... I said
that it reminded me of Undertaker jumping over the top rope and not getting caught at WrestleMania that one year.
Oh, 25?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was hilarious.
And the camera guy was supposed to catch him, and then like, no, never mind.
Fucking Deuce from Deuce and Domino, you dumbass.
Yeah. Wasn't he a Guerrero?
Fucking Italian greaser. Huh? No.
No? He wasn't? I thought he was.
Fucking Italian greaser.
Jesus Christ. Alright. Almost 47 minutes, and do you have anything else to say? I thought we're done. Are we not done? What's happening?
I thought we were gonna talk about something with WrestleMania. Oh, wait, did we already talk about the SNL guys in the Battle Royal?
We can discuss that next week. We have a whole another, we got predictions to do and stuff. So
yeah, true. Yeah, I think we're good.
All right, dude. Say your ending line that you want to say before I end this.
Grease monkeys.
Why? Why did?
I don't know. Go clean my car, you Italian.
What?
What?
I don't even know. Okay, I'm done.
Go cook.
Nope. You said your last line. You're done.
What?
You're done.
I'm not done.
For Aaron Allman, I'm Jared Weathers. Subscribe to Weathers Media Podcast on YouTube. Subscribe to me if you're not subscribed. Subscribe to TCPW. Do not subscribe to him. He's a racist.
I'm not a
He
racist.
makes racist...
I will literally make a video and not be racist.
Do it. He makes racist videos on his YouTube channel. Don't follow me. Weathers_Jared on Twitter. And the King23, the THA King of MI23 on Instagram. Thank you, everybody. We will see you next time on this terrible podcast we make.
Terrible podcasts are amazing podcasts.
Unless you're on them.